Okay. Perfect. Hello everyone, welcome back to another playthrough of Dishonored Death of the Outsider. Currently we're still in mission 3 where we're in the bank where we're still trying to retrieve the stuff from in there. We do unfortunately still have the clockwork storage around here, and there's still like a couple of things around that I still don't know entirely how it is I am supposed to get them open. For example, this thing. This door over here, the vault control center, it obviously has some things in it, but I am not sure how it is I'm supposed to open that place. Okay, it seems to all lead into there. So maybe going into where we need to will allow me to get into there. But not positive. This level is particularly weird in that if you're not careful, the people you have knocked out via the poppy tincture can wake up. So that's why sometimes I may take my time and actually knock someone out, such as her. But we got everything we need to get into this room, so let's go ahead and do that. All right, this one.
Requesting entry to the security office. Code B15D.
Yes.
Everyone gives me a hard time about the codes. I don't make the rules.
Okay, where are you, senor? I think Clockwork Soldier's in here. Let me find him. Okay, I need to knock him out. Where are you? Where are you? Yeah. So, toko. Let's go ahead and rewire this. Okay, Clockwork Soldier still asleep. I swear, those things suddenly wake up, I'm gonna lose it. Map, cool. Alright, so we rewired the alarm. Now. Don't really care about that. Yeah, I could tamper with these guys.
I hate these things. Why are they smiling?
Oh gosh, they do have smiles. That's creepy. That's so creepy. Totemo kawaii. Not good, not good. What's this? Don't trigger that. Are you trying to die? Alright. So, floor spiky. Floor very spiky. So let's see. Osa. Osa. Toko. I apologize, but I must knock you out now. Please reveal yourself before too much happens. Could be bad if I suddenly walk in on him. He's like, oh my gosh, and triggers all the alarms, and now, well, everything is just going to hell. You know, I forgot about the hook mines. I have not used that for real since they told me it's a thing. Alright, can I get through here? Ew, let go, brother. Nice. And then, what else? Bad floor. Bad floor. Okay, I need to go in to knock that chick out. For reals? Oh, what was that? What was that? Why did the whole world just vibrate, eh? Okay, yeah, I can't step on that, like, at all. Ooh, buddy. This is complicated. I'm not sure how I'm gonna do this yet. Let's see. Anything? No. Alright, well, this is utterly useless. That's great. That's awesome. Love it. Alright, so can I... Okay. Do it again. And then... Oh! Okay. Nice. Did it. So, I remember that's one of the things I mentioned about this game that I love so much. You can honestly almost climb on anything. I don't care how skinny it is. If you can kind of step on it, that means you can crawl across on it. Alright, so I think I'm gonna just take it out. Let's see what that does. There, as far as I know, there aren't any clockwork soldiers around. So I really shouldn't have to worry about a clockwork soldier coming in here and being like, the old shocky floor is gone. Sound the alarms like a jerk face. Don't do that. Alright, let's do a save. I'm gonna do a separate save because my computer hasn't been acting up recently, but I'm kind of concerned. Alright, reached. Oh! So this was what I saw. Understood, understood. So this is Vault Control Center. Hey yo! Done and done. What's this? False. Don't care about that. I really hope we can finish this level today. We've been working on this mission for a very long time now. I'm very much ready for it to be over. Oh. Toko. Okay, let's see. Yaba. Toko. In there. Ha. Oh, that's... What's that? Wait a second. I saw stuff. What's the stuff? Oh, it could just be like glass and stuff. Alright, never mind. Alright, we got that mark now. Okay. So... where do I need it to go? Using the controls, place the vault in a vulnerable position. Let me see. What would be a vulnerable position? There's a vault control room on the security and mission floor. The positions. There's a sequence. Maybe... director's office? Because we can get in...
What's going on?
Okay. I'm not in trouble yet.
Stay right there. Security wants a word with you. Security to the vault control room.
Crap.
Security to vault control. Please investigate suspicious activity.
What happened?
Security to the vault. Repeat, security to the vault. Robbery in progress.
Okay. Wait a second. I think it's going to take a little bit, which, you know, is fine. I have something I can talk about while I do it. But I think what I'm going to have to do is take my time and knock out every single person in this area. Heck, maybe even in the building. Because I don't want it that a single person can wake up and try and come at me. Now, it could be that no matter what I do, they'll end up sending some people and I'll be in danger anyway. But I want to try. So, not touching that just yet. I'm going to do a whole separate save. Or another save. And we are going to now take our time to knock out as many people down here as physically possible. So here we go for those staying for it. And while I do this, yeah, I do have something I can ramble about. Let's see. I got a couple of things now I think about it. Like, I saw the new Spider-Man movie today. I watched an anime called Pet last week. I've been reading the manga Pandora Hearts, and that's getting absolutely insane. So I have a lot I can honestly cover. Pet is a full anime, and Pandora Hearts, it's like kind of complicated, so I'll just go with the Spider-Man. So yeah, they released Spider-Man, what's it called? Spider-Man Brand New Day. Came out July 31st. Like, so basically, like, came out about a week ago, I believe. This is only the second Marvel movie I've seen, like, in the recent years since Marvel started honestly kind of sucking since Endgame. I saw Fantastic Four, which that was okay. It wasn't anything spectacular in my opinion, but you know, it was there. It was certainly a film. And so honestly, when I heard about the Spider-Man movie coming out, I wasn't like too excited about it. And that's again because like they've certainly have gotten worse over the years, with the films just being only okay after Endgame. Like Thunderbolts was only okay. What other movies has come out since? There was Thunderbolts, and then they had, I think after Endgame, they had another Ant-Man movie, I want to say. Shang-Chi was okay. The Black Widow movie was okay. The Doctor Strange movie was weird. I didn't like that one that much. They've had a couple TV shows come out. I haven't watched those. All of them, at least. I saw WandaVision, and I saw, what's it called? Moon Knight. So Moon Knight was pretty good, and so was WandaVision. WandaVision was very interesting. So when it comes to just the movies, though, I don't know. Consistently, Marvel has been only okay. So I wasn't too excited to see the Spider-Man movie, especially since the Spider-Man movie I'm most excited to see is the next Miles Morales animated Spider-Man movie, because like I loved the second one they did. That one was really, really good, and I'm so curious about what's going to happen in the story. So that one I'm crazy excited about. So I wasn't too excited for this one, but went to go see it anyway because like it's Spider-Man, Marvel. Why not go support a film because people are still trying to make movies and all that stuff. So whatever. So I went with a friend, and it was okay. I'm not gonna spoil anything because there is actually a really big surprise that I was like crazy excited about, is shocked by, because I never imagined that twist. But seeing it really encouraged me, kind of just like, oh my gosh, that opens this world up to so many new possibilities and situations. That wouldn't have been possible before had they not done what they did. So that was really shocking. There are a couple of cameos that come up that are really cool. There's some notable and recognizable characters. If you saw Thunderbolts show up, and not just Thunderbolts, the Black Widow movie as well. For those curious, I'm literally just searching around the entire building at this point to make sure everyone, I basically knocked out everyone. I don't want any trouble. I don't want anyone to get up, genuinely. So I'm going to make sure every single person that I've seen is asleep, unconscious via my hand, not via the tincture. So, oh, I just here. Okay. So that was really cool. There were definitely some really cool fight scenes, 100%. What was going on with Peter was really interesting. Seeing him wrestle with what he's gonna do about the situation of the fact that no one remembers who he is. That was interesting. So there's definitely certain aspects to it that were very interesting, entertaining, shocking, and definitely had me on the edge of my seat. Just like, oh my gosh, this is really cool. What's gonna happen next? Blah, blah, blah. But at the end of the day, it's like, I feel like to a point, it's one of those movies where you could divide it up into sections and you can like pinpoint where an episode would end and where an episode will begin and then end. So there's that. It didn't feel like a movie almost, which I felt the same way when I saw Thunderbolts. And then another thing about it, and they also did this in Thunderbolts, it was very, very serious. Which is, you know, fine, because I understand like these are superheroes, and particularly with what Peter was dealing with, it would make sense for it to have a more serious tone. But I suppose maybe because I'm older or something like that, I guess I picked up on the very serious tone of the story very quickly. And then there were only a couple of moments of actual comedy, and when I mean like serious, I mean like real world applicable serious nonsense, or not nonsense, more like topics. They did a similar thing with Thunderbolts where like they had one of the villains, he was dealing with basically depression and the feeling of loneliness, and the story, the villain was was like quelled or calmed down via a hug. Literally by a group hug, they were able to stop the villain from like destroying a city or something. So through the power of friendship, they were able to stop the main villain. Which again, very important topic, like, you know, depression, loneliness, mental illness, all that stuff. Very important topic. And I like that those types of stories have a medium in mainstream entertainment. So it's the roof, okay. But I feel like there's been kind of a shift that I feel like is more noticeable now since they've done Spider-Man Brand New Day, because that movie also has a similar serious tone.
Cienfuegos was obsessed, and it got him killed.
Where, like I said, they're dealing with a very real, applicable, relatable topic. And what I mean is, I think there's been kind of a shift. Before, I feel like with like Marvel movies, they will definitely have a serious topic that can 100% be applied to reality, be in their story, but it will be more like a subtext. It will be in there, but it wouldn't be the main plot point. It wouldn't be the thing that causes all the destruction in the film. And like, I don't want to say like the main motivator, because that definitely was the case with, I feel like, with a lot of villains. Well, is it though? Because again, Brand New Day deals with a lot of like mental struggle things, like mental illness type things, similar to, like I said, Thunderbolts. Maybe I have to go back and watch some of the Marvel movies, but I feel like that type of emphasis wasn't there that much until you got to Moon Knight. But either way, I do like, this is just what I feel like. I feel like this hyper serious tone and this more rooted in reality reasoning the villains have was more of a subtext, and it wasn't the entire reason for everything they did in the film. But now I feel like they have shifted a little bit to where that subtext is now the main motivator. Maybe I'm crazy. I might be. Maybe I need to go back and watch other films and assess them again to see if maybe I'm just missing something, which is very, very possible. But that's the feeling I got from it, from both, again, Thunderbolts and Brand New Day. So I didn't enjoy it as much because, believe me, I love it when entertainment, like I said, is able to bring to people's attention harsh realities in a entertaining way. And in a helpful way. But I don't know, I just feel like, because Marvel hasn't really done that much in the past, to see them suddenly, what I'm perceiving as them doing that now, it's just a bit jarring, and does to a point make me miss the olden days of Marvel, where it was just supervillain is interesting but is also very evil, and superheroes do everything they can to stop them. Like, you still have that. But I don't know. I guess I don't feel like I'm explaining it very well. I'm very hard at explaining what I feel. But I just feel like I just felt a more extra serious tone from, again, Thunderbolts and this one more so than I did from like older, from the before, like the Endgame, the Infinity War trilogy or whatever it's called. I've got Infinity War Saga. There it is. From that whole shebang. So yeah, and again, it's not bad. It's just, and again, I appreciate realities in entertainment. I feel like it's kind of necessary sometimes. But at the same time, I watch anime, I play video games, I read manga to sometimes escape from the more realistic, harsh realities. Like, that's why Banana Fish was so rough for me, because it dealt heavily with so many terrible, disgusting, awful, harsh realities. So appreciate it, but like, I'm not just gonna like casually watch that show for entertainment ever again, because like, it's just too painful. I don't want to be reviewing or more like watching these things for quote unquote entertainment, all the while I'm being punched to the face like, hey, remember that terrible thing that exists in the world? Just like being kneed in the gut and smashed through glass windows, mentally speaking. I'm like I'm not here for the mental abuse. I just wanted to watch a show. I just wanted to watch a TV show. Why are you doing this to me? It was awful. It was really bad. So, I don't know. Again, I don't think I really explained it very well. Maybe I'm just a brat, or I'm complaining too hard. Or I'm just a complainer. But I don't know. Okay, I feel like they didn't crack as many jokes as they usually do in these films. But I guess they didn't do that much in Endgame either. Maybe I'm tripping. That's very possible. Maybe I'm the crazy one. Maybe I don't know what the heck I'm talking about. Which, again, very possible. But, and it also could be that I'm just extremely spoiled now after watching basically only anime for a very, very long time. It could be maybe it takes a bit more to impress me. I don't know. I hope not. I don't think that's the case, because I've seen some K films recently that were like really good. So I don't think that's the case, that I'm spoiled and I can't enjoy live action shows anymore. But if I had to rate it, I would say what is, oh crud. Well, that's fun. That's cool. I love that. That's really nice. Don't you like just being toasted to a crisp by a giant art pylon? This is awesome. It's my favorite thing. It's so cool. It's the worst. I hate it. Stop it. Shut up. My business. Bad art pylon. Alright. Done. I think we're almost done clearing the entire building.
I could get that vault moving with a little maintenance.
Let's see. What did we pick up? Letter from Jin Dosh. Dr. Michaels, my compliments on the board's wisdom in purchasing my exclusive invention, the suspended vault. My servants will assist your workers with the installation of the vault, as its complexity no doubt surpasses their limited mechanical experience. However, the bank will be responsible for maintaining its perfection in the future. If someone is foolish enough to disengage all 4 brake couplings at once, the vault will plummet down the shaft to its destruction. To avoid such a disaster, remove the coupling lever and stow it somewhere safe from all idiots. Barring major catastrophes, my vault will function seamlessly for centuries. I can drop that thing into hell, huh? I kind of like the way that sounds. Ooh, vents. We're in. Guys, this is the vault. This is inside that place I was thinking about. Hold on. I think I can do a little sabotage. I would love to do a sabotage. Relax, sabotage. Yes, Riss, we know. He was arrested for murder. Jeez, find something else to say. What's this?
They carved my mark into the old bones bleached by the sun. They carved my mark into their skin. They learned true hunger from the void.
Okay. So... Danger, danger. I want to do what they were talking about in that letter. Get, Signoro. Thank you. Whee! What crud? These things. Dudes. Let's do a different save. Okay. Let's do it. Trying things just to see what happens. Yeah, I'm just curious. Whee! Oh, I thought I was gonna fall down immediately. I was so ready for a ride, dudes. Take me down, take me down. But now what? So I've unlocked them all. So what does that allow me to do? Let's see. All at once, the vault will plummet down a shaft to its destruction. Oh, wait. Remove the coupling lever and store away something. Okay, so I have it. So yeah, that's what that was.
I need something to pull back these brakes.
Oh, I don't have it. Where is it? I want to find it. I wish to do a destruction. I wish to break something. Call me crazy, but I want to break something. It sounds fun. So we need to find the lever. He said lock it away somewhere where no one can find it. Hag pearls? Hag pearls are non-lethal near silent projectiles. Can be thrown by pressing LT. They deal no damage, and while they do not break physical objects, their impact can be used to distract enemies. Once upgraded, you can also charge a shot. Huh. Well, how be? So, where would they lock it up? I'd imagine in Homegirl's office. That would be my first thought. Either on her person or in her office. Or in the vault. Maybe. What's this? Is this... This is... Looks like the conservatory. That's what it reminds me of. Said lock it away where no idiots.
What is that thing? It looks familiar, but I've never seen anything like it.
Said lock it away where no idiots could get it. Where would that be? Do not touch the alarm clock. I might have to Google it. I'm very curious about this. Like, I want the lever. I suppose... Okay. It could be that it's in the vault. Because, like, he did say lock it away where no one can get it. I think the vault makes sense for that. You know what? You're getting on my nerves. I don't like the way you sound. You're just so loud. Oh, your oil tank isn't up here? Okay. Fine. Alright, I think we're set to go ahead and go back to what we were doing with the security vault. Oh. Eh? Oh, wait, yeah, no, duh. That's where we were. Okay. Yeah, I think we're good to go ahead and go to the security vault. I have certainly knocked out plenty of people now. I think I've cleared the entire building. So what's probably gonna happen is... Oh, this guy's not out. That would've been bad. So what's gonna happen is I'm gonna do the things, put it in the bank, put it in the director's office. I'm gonna go out this way and see what happens. All right, trying something again.
Why is the vault open? What's going on?
Shh. Okay.
Stay right there. Security wants a word with you.
I don't want a word with security.
Security to the vault control room. Security to vault control. Please investigate suspicious activity. Security to the vault. Repeat, security to the vault. Robbery in progress. Security to the director's office. Repeat, security to the director's office.
They're
Robbery
quick.
in progress.
They're real quick.
2 locks. This has to be the one.
Okay. Got it.
You and I were both abandoned to uncertain futures on dangerous streets and taken in by murderers. Dowd spared your life all those years ago, but I was taught a lesson that you still haven't learned. Someone stay with you, even in the void.
Give it to me. I don't have time for this.
Time repeats in the same unending patterns. 4,000 years ago, this knife cut my name away. Forgotten forever. You know what it's like to lose one name and live with another. We are all made by the things that are taken from us.
I've seen the people you've twisted with your poisonous magic. You know what I want. You know I'm coming for you.
I know more than most. I know that time is bleeding into itself around you. I know that you have felt it, and you are searching for the places where the world has broken against the void. I know that Dowd is dead where you left him on your ruined ship, and you will carry that knife with you to face me at the black center of all things.
Why are you doing this? Why are you talking to me now?
I'm here because you are different. The void has found you through the cracks in your broken life. And when you cut me out of it, what will remain? What will you leave behind when you walk away?
What does the outsider want from me? Dowd. Is he really gone? I have the knife. I need to get back to the dreadful wheel.
We could figure out this Fibonacci code though. The sequence 0, 1, 1, 2, 3, 5, 8, 13 appears to have something to do with the safes. Keep these in mind if you want to crack a code. So again, it's the Fibonacci sequence. So could I literally just punch in those numbers? So 0. So 0, 1, 1. Let's try it. 0, 1, 1. 0, 1, 1. 2, 3, 5. 2, 3, 5, and then 3 plus 5, 8. 8 plus 5 is 13, so 1, 3. And then 8 plus 13 is 24. And then 13 plus 24. 13 plus 24 is 37. 13, 24. This doesn't really work though. So 0, 1, 1. 1 plus 1 is 2. 2 plus 3. Oh, 1 plus 1 is 2. 1 plus 2 is 3. 2 plus 3 is 5. 3 plus 5 is 8. 8 plus 5 is 13. 8 plus 13 is 24. 24 plus 13. Yes, that would be 37. But then you have to do 37 plus 24. Just enter that in. So just enter in 61. Nah. I really do want to figure this out. Because, again, it's literally just a Fibonacci sequence. That's all it is. I'm pretty sure that it's it. Let's see. Dishonored. Death of the... Oh, yeah. Vault codes here. Like, this shouldn't be complicated at all. Alright, let's see. Oh, these are all saves. Nah, I just want the vaults. They said you're gonna get them all. Oh, I may have done some of my math wrong. So yeah, it's 0, 1, 1. 1 plus 1 is 2. 2 plus 3 is 5. 5 plus 3 is 8. 8 plus 5 is 13. So 8 and 3, that's right. Oh, I'm dumb. I am dumb. This is 21. It's late, guys. You guys can't see my clock, but it's almost 1 o'clock at night. It's 21. Because, yeah, 8 plus 3 is 11. Yes. Okay, so that's 21. And then So since that's 8 plus 13 is 21. 13 plus 21 would be 33. So 3. And then 21 plus 33 is 54. 21, 33. No, 40. I can't math right now. It literally is just that. I'm just gonna read it at this point. I'm tired, man. And I feel sick too. That's another thing. I'm tired. I feel sick. I don't want to be here anymore. Okay, so let's see. Okay. I'm gonna take a picture of it because Reddit's being annoying. Okay, so first, oh, maybe I'm doing it in the wrong direction. Zero, 1, 1, 2, 3, 5, 8, 1, 3, 2, 1, 3, 4, 5, 5. It's saying as if there's an extra safe. 8, 9, 1. There's an extra safe. Uh-oh. I don't like how it gave me that information. There's another save. Oh, what's this? Something. Oh, I know. I think it was just this. Never mind. I thought I highlighted something. Are you kidding? And I also want to find the lever still. And unfortunately, the lever wasn't in here. There's still so much I want to do in this level. But I don't want to spend forever at this. I think I've already done like 3 playthroughs of just this one mission. It is so time to move on. So, see, yes, that's what it is. It's in the vault. It's in the vault. So if I'm going to get that, I'm going to have to open this up. I might do this another time. I'll just do a separate save. And then when I can find some time off screen, I might try and go back and do it. But for right now, let's just get out of here. We're done. Let's get on out. We've done everything we can. For now. Mostly. I'm pretty sure there's a way to exit from here. Pretty sure. I think there was like some roof access or something. Am I tripping? Uh-oh. I might be tripping. Shoot. Yeah, I want to exit now. Please. I wish to leave now. I'm tired of this place. We've been in this one building for a very long time. Me tired. I'm ready to get out. And we came from upstairs too. Oh, I think I need to leave this entire area.
Damn, I thought I heard blood flies for a second.
Oh, shoot. All right. We're in trouble. This is gonna be complicated. All right. Wait. Let me go back. What I can do is I can use the access. I have up here to climb all the way down. So come in here. Going here. I could have sworn there was like a way to exit from here. Okay. Ah, but it's up. Okay, but I can still use the chain, so that's good. Oh gosh, don't die. Okay. Go, 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 go. Woo! All right, we're in a place. This is nothing. I can't do anything with this. This is kind of useless actually. So no way to exit when in here? Is that what it is? I think that's what it is. Well, cheese sticks. I thought I had something. I did not. All I had were hopes and dreams, and they were both crushed dramatically and violently. Alrighty. Well, that didn't work. Alright, guess we're gonna have to painfully make our way through this section, eh? We do have the elevator here. Maybe this can help somehow. Let's see. Ooh, careful. Woo. What? Nanda? Who? Who? When? How? How did he? What did he hear me? Okay, fine. I used the Shut up. What are you talking about? Why you acting like you see something? Don't do that. No, you don't. You see nothing. Oh, it's destroyed. That must be what happens when I tamper with it. So doing this, I just realized it's actually completely useless because it just gets me to the exact same location, only in a different direction. Okay. Where's the clockwork soldier? All right. Okay. But yeah, to get back to Spider-Man before I got distracted by all the stuff. Done. If I had to give her a rating, I would say it's like a solid let's say 8.5 out of 10. Definitely has some cool scenes. Really cool fights. I like the twist of the villain. That was really crazy and is actually revealed pretty early in the movie because it's actually a very long movie. It's like freaking it's like almost 3 hours. But still nowhere near as good as some of the older Marvel movies, like those in the Infinity Saga. All right.
This place will be a mess when they find out what I've done. But until then, nothing but quiet.
No, leave me alone. Leave me alone. Don't talk to me.
Will be a mess
Don't
when they find
look
out what I've
at
done.
me.
But until then, nothing but quiet.
Crack, 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 crack. Set. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Hey. Put me down. Put it down. Put it down. Bye now. Okay. You know, I'm curious about something before we move on. You know the cliff thing we could have done? I'm just curious. Can I actually still go down there and find his body? That's yep. Ooh, here we go. Okay. Oh, there he is. Silver pocket watch. What's this? Oh, this is the sewer. Oh, okay. Found him. Yep, there's his key. He fell. Oof. Either he fell or he was murdered. Girl. Oh! Whoops. I made the same mistake as he did. My bee. That's not a fun way to go at all. Falling to your death. Because, like, you 100% probably not dying immediately. Since there's really nothing over there for me to look at, we're not going to worry about it. Of course, there was a silver pocket watch. I mean, are we struggling on money that bad? Where do I see my money? There it is. I'm doing fine. Okay. So, genuinely, I forgot something. I was going to go to the black market and look at the contracts they had and think about doing some contracts. Now, we're going to look at that. For those watching the cut version, I'm probably going to cut all this out. So, you're welcome. Yep. My graveyard. My personal graveyard. And nap. Vacation. Okay. So, I need to get back to the black market. Which... Oh, no. There we go. All right, let's go look at them contracts. Black market is down there. Wait, what? No, lies. Okay, it's over here. That's what it is. I'm way too high up. I'm gonna hurt myself if I try to get down from here. I need a better way to do this. Ah! Okay. Lived. All right. Oh, hi, black market son. Do you have any contracts for me? Here? Okay. All right, here's what we have. We have rags to riches to rags. Overheard at the Spectre Club someone quite drunk bragging loudly. When I first came to Karnaca, I only had 315 coin to my name, and today I opened my own lockbox at the bank. 3 cocktails later, it was revealed that said lockbox is next to some journalists and contains a precious gemstone. Get me that stone or that gem. This is a kill by the looks of it. Merle Jennett has an appointment with the director of the bank tonight. Oh, no. Because I've already went in, I can't do it anymore. It says she plans to store her most precious belongings there, one of which is an infamous address book. We need you to copy down page 125 without raising suspicion. That means no getting caught and no harming bank personnel. I kind of wish I did that one. The Art Connoisseur, an exquisite painting by Duke Abel himself, is currently locked up on a delivery boat in Upper Syria. Such a masterpiece deserves to be cherished by someone who can fully appreciate its worth, not bought or sold or traded away for a few lousy bone charms. I'm offering a substantial reward to whoever steals it from me. And finally, Pickpocket's Delight. Quick errand for the talented pickpocket. There's an elite guard stationed on Camdis Bell Plaza here in Upper Syria. He has a note attached to his belt that he's planning to deliver tonight. Do me a favor and steal the note without him or anyone else noticing. If they catch you, you ain't getting paid. This is part of the code. That is part of the code to open up every single one of the vaults. So I'm not gonna worry about this one. Let's try this one and this one. Yes. There we go. All right, contracts are showing now. All right. Let's do this, yeah? And while we do this, I can talk about something else.
Change the security system. Don't worry. Everything's perfectly safe.
Okay. So, I want to talk about the anime Pet. This was crazy. This show was weird. Reading the description, I thought it was a BL. I was like, what are these dudes in love with each other? What's going on? This is a really weird description. Because the description is like, oh, people who are able to enter other people's minds and alter their memories, they are called pets because people like keep them as like pets so that they can go into other people's memories and do whatever they want with them. Alter them, erase them completely, whatever. And so we're following two guys who have this ability. There you are. Okay. Gabriel, quick note to remind you that it's Famasina's birthday today. You already forgot last time, so you best get your hands on some of that fancy Sakurnan wine or a nice bouquet of marigolds if you want to keep her interested. You know how many suitors she has and just how sly they can be. Your friend Boyd. Are you kidding me? You wanted me to steal this so you could like keep a girl or something? Anything more with that contract? Oh. Here's a note that, do me a favor. He has a note attached to it that he's planning, do me a favor and steal a note without him noticing. Oh. I can't knock him out. Okay. Whoops. I thought I could. My bad. All right, fine. So I can't touch him. I just gotta take it. Let me see if I can remember those guys' names. Give me a sec. I want to look up that show again. Let's see it. And it's 12 episodes. It's 12? No, 13 episodes. It was weird, but I did like it. Oh yes, Tsukasa and Hiroki. So Hiroki and Tsukasa both have these abilities. And they're employed by this organization specifically to basically go into people's memories and do what it is they're ordered to do, whether it's to completely erase them, which is called crushing the person, and they become basically a shell of a person. Like, you erase literally all memories this person has, period, ever, and they just become like this puppet that people can use and manipulate how they so desire. Or you can alter them. So one thing about that show that was actually very confusing was understanding all the different terminologies, because they kept throwing out different words and all that stuff, and I'm just like, I don't know what all this freaking means. So before I can really get deep into it, I need to explain some concepts. Their ability, I'm pretty sure, has a very specific name, but it's very similar to telepathy. And what they call certain aspects of their brain that allows them to basically have control of their telepathy is their peak and then their valley. Their peak is something that is given to them by someone called a giver. A giver is someone else who also has these memory altering abilities. And the peak is like really pleasant. It's supposed to be like a safe place. And what you do is you create multiple things called valleys. And this is all like in your head, right? You make these things called valleys, which are negative memories and emotions surrounding your peak, because you don't want your peak altered. Because if you get your peak messed with, you can get crushed, which is the complete erasure of, or erasure, is that? No, yeah, erasure of all memories, of all your memories. So you have to create these valleys to protect your peak. And like I said, the valleys are just like negative experiences, emotions, etc. Getting close. Oh, I see. So one of the mysteries within the show is that we know for Hiroki, who was basically saved by Tsukasa, we know Hiroki is the peak receiver of Tsukasa's peak. So Tsukasa is Hiroki's giver. He gave Hiroki a peak so that he can effectively live and control his abilities. But the thing that was a mystery was that people weren't, or at the very least Hiroki,
have a mug of something at the pub and feel a little like myself again.
oh, hi. How goes it? Oh, how do I get in here? Delivery boat key. Who has that? Who's got, you got the key? You got the key, sir? Sir, I need to look behind you. Do you have a key? You're moving too much, sir. No key. Who has the key? Come on.
I told her it was the wrong kind of oil.
Come
I
on.
don't want to listen.
You got a key? Nope, civilian. Come on, guys. Run me a key, please.
A full day's work. Oh, that's a laugh. How would she know I don't want anything with you?
Can I have your pouch? Do you have a key? Anybody got a key? I don't want to have to knock you out, sir, but you're tempting me with that pouch of yours. Of course, I feel like if they had a key, it's usually pretty clear, like it's like hanging on their hip and you can see it. You got a key? I'm about to Google it. Okay, I do want to do this. Let me read the mission again. Let's see. Cherished by someone. Locked up on a delivery boat. It doesn't give any information about where the key is. Let's see. She looked like someone who might be interested in something like that. You got a key? No. Delivery boat, Who would have a... Alright, well, we're gonna knock out this guy in here then. Sorry, sir. I don't like hurting civilians, but... Go man. Okay, he just had money. Okay, I just robbed him. I just knocked him out and robbed him. That's not what I want to do. Okay. I thought he had the key. Come on. Rada. Where is this key, dudes? Delivery boat key needed. Where? And the thing is, like, I don't think I even picked up any notes that would insinuate, like, where. I didn't even get something like that. What in... is... Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Alright, glad we did that. Found it. Alright, grab. And then I need to steal the painting. And yoink. Oh, look, Cyrus, I don't know what to say. I want to apologize for your own high expectations. I've had the picture authenticated by at least 3 discrete experts. Its provenance was traced back to the Grand Palace. The brushstrokes, color palette, and quality of materials are consistent with his other works. Even the sample of paint you provided includes trace of white leaf tobacco. All this points to the portrait in your possession being the original work of Duke Luca Abel. Yes, there are a handful of paintings on the market, apparently by the Duke as well, that are technically proficient. This isn't one of them. We've been friends for years. How many works of art have we bought and sold together? That you would question my judgment over this is frankly ridiculous. Don't blame your buyer's remorse on me. Yours, Mafalda. Alright, done. And that wraps all of this up. Eeyore, let's get out. Well, not technically. That was so sad. I just knocked that man out and took his money. Knocked him out and robbed him blind. My bad, sir. Dogs. Gotta be careful with those things. All right. This took a very, very long time, and I wasn't able to do everything I wanted, but I feel like we got a very good idea how this mission goes. When did I kill someone? Someone. I don't remember killing a single person. Crap, I'm gonna have to do that level again. When did I kill someone? I didn't do those. When did someone die? I'm so confused. Okay, I'm glad to do that mission again. That sucks. I mean, I guess I don't need to get like a perfect run. This is just for my channel so I can get a taste of the game. But this really irks me. The Stolen Archive. Eleuterio Cienfuegos, an ex-member of the Isla, stole important documents about how to enter the void and sent them to the Royal Conservatory. Make your way inside and look for the Stolen Archive.
I watched the fires burn all night. Smoke blocking out the stars. Water hissing as the hull of my old ship blackened around his body. Dowd, gone at last. How many tried to kill you and came no closer than I did all those years ago? How much coin was on your head, old man? Now no one but the Void can collect. For years, I imagined the outsider offering me his mark. Instead, he's given me the knife that made him. A weapon that can surely unmake him as well. I can't begin to understand his motives, but I know what Dowd wanted. And if he's got to wander the void forever, maybe I can give him some measure of peace by ending this. As the dreadful whale burned to cinders, did the outsider laugh or just watch? Same as me. It's as fine a pyre as I could make. Farewell, Dowd. I'll finish what you started. I had that ship for years, and it burned away in hours. Dowd is dead, and Megan Foster died with him. One of the Eyeless, a painter and pharmacist, stole information about how to enter the void. His name was Cienfuegos, and he was obsessed, just like the rest of them. But he went too far. Before the Eyeless killed him, he sent what he'd stolen to the curator of the Royal Conservatory. Maybe she could have helped him. He never found that out. The curator is gone, but whatever Cienfuegos sent her is still there. The Abbey of the Everyman has taken over. They've sent overseers and oracular sisters to search the place for heresy. I need to find whatever's left of the pharmacist's archive before they tear the conservatory apart.
New to territory. So she has now burned the dreadful rail and transferred everything. To
A fine day's work, brother.
where the heck?
Only record the heretical texts we
Oh
burned
dang!
today.
Now she took station right outside this joint.
Where's that?
Oh, that's dangerous. All right.
But don't worry.
Nothing's hideous. What is that? What is that? Why would you have that, Senora? Why would you keep that? Let's play
There's nothing
this.
I can save from that fire. It's all ashes. I need to check that ledger and see if what I want is still here.
For years, we planned jobs just like the bank. Watching houses from rooftops, stealing keys, bribing servants, sharpening our blades as we waited for the right moment. You were proud of what we could do. I knew that much. I never told you about my time in Karnaca. How I came to Dunwall. How the outsider marked me and made me the man I was. As I look out on the water for the last time, I know none of that matters. Who I thought I was will end with me. All that will be left of me is your memories. You were the best I ever taught. Your betrayal was expected. For the lives we led then, you had no choice but to turn against me. But now, I find myself counting on you again. You have what you need. You will find out what to do. It's time, Billy. Kill the outsider. Remove this terrible power from the world. for everything we did, and everything it did to us. I could have died 100 bloody ways. But in the end, here I am, on your ship, sipping your last good whiskey. That's not so bad. Thank you, Billy. And farewell.
The information I need could be in the archives down in the conservatory basement, or in the curator's office. It'll be full of Abbey zealots either way. Only the outsider knows how long the eyeless have kept their hideout a secret. I'll find out where it is.
Let's see. Missing pharmacist found dead. 10th day, month of Timber. Before I can seize my immortality, I must deal with the mess Sanfregos created. Outsider, take that traitor. The cult can never know that he stole the documents they entrusted to me. If the information about their secret void entrance fell into the wrong hands, it would destroy everything. My plans would be ruined. No, I won't let that happen. Those oracular sisters have closed out the Royal Conservatory, but that's a minor obstacle, as I know well. There's a way past. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. I think we read all
Months
that.
ago, the conservatory closed with barely a warning. The Abbey is only just finding out what black magic was being practiced inside.
Okay. Blind Sisters search conservatory. In an exceptional turn of events, the Abbey of the Everyman has deemed it necessary to dispatch members of the Oracular Order to investigate the Royal Conservatory. Readers will remember the sudden closure of the Royal Conservatory last year, with representatives citing an infestation of mites. This did not explain, however, the presence of the Grand Guard at all hours, nor the strange women spotted in and around the building. As the Abbey sends its most secretive members to the site, we may only conclude that some event of grand concern has occurred there. The Blind Sisters, as they are known, were seen early this morning, entering the Royal Conservatory with a contingent of overseers. When approached for comment, the Sisters of the Oracular Order did not respond, and your humble journalist was forcibly encouraged to leave the area. Large bonfires have since been kindled in the streets, and it is believed that portions of the Royal Conservatory's once impressive collection have already been burned. In the interests of safety, Syria Garden District has been placed under lockdown on the authority of the Abbey of the Everyman, and residents are reminded to comply with all overseer orders.
Even the Oracular Order is here. That's strange.
And
They
that's
almost never leave their chapels.
That's gonna blow. No more tobacco, no more liquor, no more listening to Dowd muttering his sleep. I held the rat charm, hoping to see Deirdre's face again. But now I hope last night was the last time. When she came to me, she smiled, and I knew she had something to share again. First, she kissed my eyeless eye, then held up what she'd been hiding behind her back. It was Dowd's hand, cut off at the wrist and all carved up with the outsider's mark. I watched as she bent her head and kissed its cold flesh too, all the while whispering that language I only heard in the void. Then she dropped the dead hand and it sank into the black and disappeared. Did the outsider show me this? Is he using Deirdre's face, her hands, her hair, things I never share, things I keep close to my heart? If that's true, I don't know why, and I don't know what it means for the old man. I don't think he's found any rest even now.
I'll finish what you started, Dowd.
All right. I think that is just about... Oh, Rat Boy! Here we go! I'm excited for this one. I like this story. It's so interesting. All right, The Lonely Rat Boy and Other Tales. So last we read was that the boy was bit by one of the rats that he summoned using this weird void ability he got. Blood wept from the wound in his palm. Soon, blood welled in his eyes and rolled back down his face in long, staining tears. His white rat lay curled in his marked hand, protected by the boy's strange magic. He staggered through the streets of Dunwall. The world recoiled at the sight, fearful of the plague that gripped his body. There was only one place left for him. Soon he found the shrine that had brought him these powers. It lay inert, even as the boy fell to his knees before it. He had hoped to see the outsider again, but the young man did not appear. The boy looked up from the gutter and felt the void reach out for him. The ones who hurt him were dead. He smiled for this, for the only one who had taken pity on him in his short years. He lay down on the cold stones before the shrine. "Thank you," a pain whispered to the night air. He had lived his final days unafraid. Life fled the boy, and his smile slackened into a dull stare. His little white rat slipped from his hand and lapped the blood from his cheek. So he dies. And that's like the end of the story, too. I was hoping we'd keep going. Oof. So, moral of the story: don't play with dark magic, kids. Don't play with this type of stuff. Don't mess with the occult, period. This is not a good idea. So that is mission 3. We're now in mission 4. Finally, only took like all the freaking playthroughs to get here. We're going to run through mission 4. I can already tell that this is going to be a bit tricky. So many people. I remember the World Conservatory being difficult in 2. And you have the Oracular Sisters around here as well. So you have not only the Overseers, but then the Oracular Sisters and God knows what else. And then it's the black market things I want to do. This is going to take a while. So buckle up, get ready for that. We're going to break in there and see if we can find some information on this stolen archives that Cienfuegos took and sent away to here, and how that relates to eventually either killing the outsider or changing him into something that is not harmful. I don't know. I still find it weird that she blamed the outsider for the pain they caused using the abilities he gave them. Like, I still, for the most part, think it's their fault. It's like, he never told you, hey, here's a power, now go kill all these people and be an assassin and a hitman and all that stuff. Like, no, he just gave you power. What you do with it is up to you. But that's just me. Maybe there's something particular about this void power that is inherently evil and makes you do evil things just by having it. I don't know. But before we can figure all that out, we need to figure out what's in that document that Cienfuegos was so eager to get that he was willing to risk his life for. So this should be interesting. So it's gonna happen next playthrough, and I'm also gonna continue on with the pet discussion because that show was wild. I think I might rant for a little bit now about this one part because it was really cool. This first episode was really interesting. It starts with, you have these young men and they're watching this kid who's just staring at television, and it's cutting to different scenes of this kid with his mother, and the mother's like freaking out, just like, I don't know what's wrong with him, he's always like that, blah blah blah. And then the kid's sitting there watching TV, and like it cuts to his head and he's seeing things, and it's like really violent, awful, terrible things, and it's like beheaded images of his mother, and it's really, really bad. So he starts freaking out and like banging his head up against the TV, and his mother's like, oh, please stop, don't do that, blah blah blah. And then it cuts again to, we're in like this hospital, that's where the young men are and are watching this kid, and one of the men goes into the room the kid was in and talks to him, and then he decides to enter this kid's head, and he helps him find a way to control his powers, because it turns out this kid is a telepath. But what can happen is, if you don't have an established valley and peak, literally all the memories and thoughts and the vile images that exist in people around you can enter your brain, and you can't determine a difference between your thoughts and the thoughts you're hearing around you and the memories you're seeing around you. And so what was happening to this kid is that he was just in like a vegetative state, because it was just too much information. He couldn't differentiate between his thoughts and memories and other people's thoughts and memories. And so here comes this guy who comes in, notices, oh, he's a telepath, but he doesn't have a peak and valley. He goes in and helps him build those things up in his mind. He helps him build a peak and valley in his mind, and then he's all good. So then we cut, and this is when we get to Tsukasa and Hiroki. They're working in like a bar, and long story short, the owner of that bar is actually a client of theirs, and they're actually working with the organization that hops in people's memories to either erase or edit them. And their job was with this guy who saw the body of someone the organization killed. They wanted to alter his memories, because they wanted to make sure that he did not reveal what he saw to the police. And so they basically were able to go into this guy's head via their like telepathic abilities and make it so that he thought his friend, which he ended up dead too, because his friend saw the dead body as well. He was made to believe his friend was a murderer. He's the reason he saw that body, and his friend, or more like he's the reason why that person is dead. The body of the person the organization killed made this guy believe his friend killed that guy and then ran off to Bali, if I remember correctly. And so now he just wants to run a bar in some place and live life quietly. And the episode ends with them successfully altering this guy's memories and making him believe the implanted lies that Hiroki and Tsukasa put into his head. So it's kind of like Inception, but a bit more involved. Yeah, that episode was really weird, because what was going on was that Hiroki was really fighting against this one guy who was just like, don't worry about trying to alter his memories, because like it's a lot more work to alter memories. The guy was talking to Hiroki and was like, don't alter his memories, literally just crush him, just erase all memories and then kill him. Like, why are you wasting time trying to alter his memories when you literally just kill him and be done with it? But Hiroki doesn't want to kill him, and so he works really hard to try and just alter his memories. But before all of that, I think what it was that this guy thought that Hiroki and Tsukasa were just two guys who wanted to work in his bar and live in an apartment that he owned. But after meeting up with one of the people who works with the organization, he didn't know he works with the organization. He came back home after being told that, hey, some crushers are going to come and get you. And he finds out once he gets home to the bar that Tsukasa and Hiroki are the crushers that were sent to crush him. So there was, and this is why I thought it was a BL, because there's a whole scene, it wasn't that long, where, again, they can alter basically memories and what you see and all that stuff, right? And so, because they can alter virtually a person's reality, they were doing something to their mind, to his mind, or I don't know what exactly they were doing, but for whatever reason, he was seeing Tsukasa and Hiroki sitting down on a couch, and Tsukasa's like, oh, my phone's broke, it's messed up, and Hiroki's just like, oh, let me look at it. And he starts to look at it, and then suddenly, I forgot what he said to Tsukasa, I can't remember, but like, he starts unbuttoning Tsukasa's shirt and then licks his chest. He licks his chest, but then it flips, and it's just Hiroki and Tsukasa just sitting side by side, and Hiroki is looking at Tsukasa's phone trying to figure out what's wrong with it. And they're looking at the dude just like, what is wrong with you? Because he's like freaking out. He's just like, what is going on? What are you doing? And Hiroki's just like, I'm looking at his phone. What are you talking about? It was so odd. And this is first episode. I was so shocked. I'm just like, oh my God. It was like for a split second, but I was so ready to turn it off. But that literally nothing like that ever happened again. But it's still a really, really show. And again, that's episode 1. And things get even weirder, but also really fascinating. I actually greatly enjoy that show in the end. So I'll talk about it a bit more next time. So next time I'm going to talk a bit more about Pet. Hopefully finish talking about Pets. We'll see what happens. And then get a good chunk of Mission 4 done. So look forward to all that. So that's it for today. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you on the next playthrough. Bye-bye.